All right. It is 1:31 Central Standard Time in the afternoon on February the 16th, 2022. I hope our creators keep you safe and well wherever you are in the world. Please make sure to hit that like, share, and subscribe button and the notification bell for critical future updates. We are currently looking at LASCO C2 and LASCO C3 on spaceweatherpredictioncenter.noaa.gov, and they are up and running. We are good to go, and we can finally, basically, they scrubbed as much data as possible and updated it for us. And we can see that this is one heck of a large explosion. I mean, look at that bad boy. It almost looks like we're going to get some of that, don't it? Even though that came off the backside, it looks like some of that's kind of coming our way. We got a halo. I mean, it comes out down here, goes on up over here, and we could even see some of it coming off of this side. I mean, look at that. Looks like it's coming. Looks like we're going to get some of that, even though it went off the back side of the sun. Looks like we might wind up getting some of that. Look at all of that plasma. My gosh. Now, the other thing is, anybody noticing the time jump? Going to 22:36 and then boom. Why are we missing like 48 minutes there? I don't understand that. Or 36 minutes. Why are they dodging that? I wonder what was visible during that time. Curious. And then we actually do get the same thing a little bit further on. You'll see, oh, there was another jump from 36 minutes to 125. It's almost an hour. What happened in that hour? I don't know. If somebody can tell me, that would be great. But there's lots of time jumps. Ooh, look at that. We got a little friend here. And we got a little friend here. Friends. Spaceships. Oh, Borg Cube. How you doing, Borg Cube? See him bending the light right there? See, it looks like the Memorex, as it's called also. Yeah, Borg Cube, and they're bending the light bending technology. They use it to try and hide things. Ooh, what is this? Coming around the mountain when she comes. That looks pretty round as it gets out more in the open like that. It could just be a plasma ball. But then we got another little pretty decent time jump, right? Ooh, friends. Uh-oh. There's another Borg Cube. He's actually sitting right here. 13:36 and boom. 14:24 today to 17:12. That's almost 3 hours, folks. Why are we missing 3 hours? What happened with this explosion? They just pretty much, oh, here it comes. Psh, take it out. I don't know, only time will tell. Now, as we look over here, guess what? We have a couple, not just one, but two comets that are actually inbound for the sun. And they're running just about side by side. Oh, look at that. How you doing, friend? This is our coronal mass ejection, as we can clearly see it popping off. Now, if you check the bottom left part of your screen, down over here, you will actually see it come into screen, and you'll see one, and then it kind of gets a little bit bigger. Wow, that is a lot of plasma. We're going to look at that for a second. That is definitely, I think we're getting some of that. I mean, there's no way we're not. It's coming out in all directions. Yep. We're going to take some of that on the chin. Yippee-ki-yay. Now, the interesting thing is that I think that maybe this plasma from this coronal mass ejection actually is what illuminates both of the comets. Where is that comet at? Oh, there it is. Sorry. There they are. I wasn't even looking in the right place. It's right here. He's right here. And you'll see him advancing. See him? And then another one appears right here. There's one here and one here. I'm going to back it up. See him? Sun diving comets. So there's two of them now. Woo! They're kind of just hauling buns. And there's another big jump for you. And then the one disappears. And this one's here. So once they get to right about here, I believe we start seeing them on this one. You know, right about to this occulter disk, we should start being able to see this guy from LASCO C3 here over here into LASCO C2. But that's pretty neat to see comets like that, and there's two of them, and they stay perfectly spaced, like they don't change. I mean, look at that. They're going in tandem. So is the source that they came from the same source? From an exploding planet or collision or whatever, and it's two pieces, and it just kept the same trajectory and speed and all that, and it, nothing else. I mean, I don't know. Maybe those aren't comets. Maybe there's something else. What do you think they could be, folks? I don't know. Photon torpedo? No way of saying. But, so I decided, well, let's go take a peek over here at spaceweatherlive.com. And we're looking over here at our Enlil, that's right, our Sumerian Anunnaki false god model. And they're showing that everything's going off the backside. Yep, showing that, and we did see it. It's going off the backside, but we're not going to be getting any of it according to, Enlil. We're not going to get any of it at all. So, just out of curiosity, I'm like, I don't trust that. I'm going to go take a look at European Space Agency, and guess what? They're showing us taking on 60 centimeters cubed worth of plasma on the 20th at 2 a.m. UTC time. What? Well, when did that thing pop off? Well, let's back it up and see when that thing popped off. Right there, 1500 yesterday. Well, 2:15, 2000 basically. It came off about 1800 is when it popped off, and you can track it. It's this guy right here, and we can watch it advance, get bigger, get darker, and starts hitting us on the 19th around 1800. That's 6 p.m. UTC time. And then peaks up on us right between 2 and 4. So about 3 o'clock in the morning UTC time is when the peak of it's going to hit us. 60 centimeters cubed of plasma. Woo, incoming. I came over here to seeds, knowing that we got LASCO C2 here, and that I should have the reverse ink filter, and they only have 38 frames, and they don't even take us up. Look at this. It stops at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. They don't even take us to the explosion on the backside. Well, why not? I wonder what we would see on this thing. That's a good question. Come over here, let's see if they got anything loaded here. Oh, they actually got something loaded. Oh, look at that. What happened there? Wait a minute here. Well, back that up there, Pancho. So we've got some parts of it. Whoa. Folks, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Ho, ho, ho. How you doing? That's right. I think that's how Matthew McConaughey would say it. All right. Something like that. Ooh. That was lit up. That was awesome. My gosh. Man, they need to get that other one caught up. I want to see. I don't think they're going to. I think this is the best they're going to give it to us. So, yeah, we're going to miss a lot of data on that. And that just sucks. Because I'd love to see it on this reversing filter. It would look fantastic. Oh, man. Oh, well. That's the best we're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. That bites. I'll keep an eye on it, and I'll kind of back up. Because sometimes they'll do that. They'll wait for like 2 or 3 or 4 days, and then they'll just kind of, bloop, they'll just fill it back in. So that way people are already long past it. But I'll keep an eye on it. I'm determined to try and catch them. Hell, looking at stereo ahead over here on Sechi. Look at when they started off. Hang on. Oh, come on. This flipping thing. What is that all about? Look at this. Look at the time it starts. It starts us at 10:23, so they're not even going to let us see the stuff in the morning on this one. Where the other one, they cut it off before it even exploded. This one, they're not even letting us see it at all. It's already long gone. Psst, hiding it. Luckily, though, I can bring us over here to ISWA, and I can look at stereo ahead here. So let's take a little peep and gander and see what we got going on here, folks. Kind of zoom it in a little bit. All right, here we go. Oh, look at that big beauty. Whoo. Folks, could you imagine if this part of it here was coming at Earth? This would be lights out. Gone. Ooh, what is this object here? I don't know. But then look at that. Look how they jumped the time from 23:09 to 1:38. Just cutting out 2 hours. Like, nope, we don't want you to see that. Little turd burgers. We got one here, one here. Watch just how they kind of like go and catch up. Whoop. Moving out. Lots of fun stuff going on. Let's come over here and take a peek at this one. Now this one here is a little bit different. This one runs the difference. It's a different weather beacon, okay? And it gives us a little bit different perspective of it. There's that object again, like we saw over here. It's right here. And yep, sure enough, there it is, the jump. This one jumps even more, from 2309 to 238 in the morning. Jeez Louise. It took 3 hours out of us there. And then a half hour there. Jeez, they're just really cutting that data out. They don't want us to see it. Ooh, but some of it, look at this. And then we go from 3:09 in the morning to 10:09. 6 hours. Look at all that missing data. That's disgusting. But I got a couple other things to show y'all over here. Now here we're running stereo ahead chronograph 2 science data and running difference of science data. It's usually a few days behind, usually exactly 3 days behind. And what are we looking at here, folks? These battle formations, flipping war going on. Yep, 100%. In my eyes. I mean, 1 2 1 2 1 2. There's 2 2 2 2 2 2. These are battle formations. 2 2 2. Look at that. They're groups of 3, but in pairs. Groups of 3, but in pairs. Battle formations. 100%. I mean, look at all of them. Those are battle formations. Oh, and by the way, this right here is a space station. Okay, I'll just kind of zoom in for some of you, my newer viewers here. This is a space station, and it is tidal locked to the sun. Okay, and it stays right here. It doesn't move. Now, there are times where the sun actually gives off a solar flare, and believe it or not, it doesn't overtake this. When it gets near this thing actually pushes back with its magnetic fields and pushes the plasma around it. I've shown it on a couple of my other previous videos, so you should go check them out. But we're going to kind of do a little check-see on this guy here, and we're going to see what we can find for some other pops in the last few days. Ooh, hey, how you doing, friends? Oh, look, 2 2 and 2. But if you notice this one here, he's more vertical. He's actually rotating, like this guy is beginning his rotating to stay in formation with these guys. They're doing battle formations or drills or something out there. Excuse me. Don't forget, we have United States Space Force, right? We're in space. We've been in space for quite some time. Oh, look, there's some more friends. Right there. How you doing, guys? And we're going to have an explosion here and just, whoop, there we go. Yep, this is the one that we had on the 11th. That's a decent explosion, but that's about all we can really get out of that. There are some other little bits of friends and a couple other pops, but yep, there's another pop that was coming in at us right there. There's some more friends there. I mean, look at all of them here. Goodness. Stay safe out there, folks. And remember, love is the only way forward. No fear. Everything will be fine. I think we're gonna get geomagnetic storm out of this one. I think it's coming. It looked like it to me. But remember, everything will be okay. Eyes open, no fear. And unconditional love is the only way to go.